What is going on, guys? It's Borgie. Welcome to a quick MLB The Show tutorial. Today we're going to look at how to play the Conquest game mode. I know when I first started playing Diamond Dynasty and getting into Conquest, I was really confused on what to do. So I figured I'd make a video and kind of help out other people since I kind of know how to play it now. Better, at least, than I did before. Basically, there's 4 phases in each turn on Conquest. And the first one is Attack. Next is the Steal Fans phase. Then there's the Reinforce phase, which I can't do anything yet, and the Move Fans phase. So we will get into all of that in a moment. Let me restart the map here. We'll get a nice clean slate. Hey guys, Editor Borgie here. Forgot to mention you should check your goals before you start your Conquest map. I do mention it after I complete the first stronghold, but I should have mentioned it right here before you even start. So make sure you do that. I'll talk about the goals later on in this video, but let's get back into it. So you can see in the bottom right hand corner it says my fans 18 million. So that means I have 18 million fans to play with, which don't really mind the million. It's more so 18 fans, I guess you can call it that. So let's say you want to attack New York first, right? So we're going to go this side. You can see I have 17 now because I have 17 here, 1 right there. Add those together, 18 million fans. That's how that works. Now I'm going to keep moving across the map. And then we get to our first little occupied space here. This is occupied by New York, obviously. So you can see we have a simulated chance, as well as we can play the game with our available difficulties. Now, this depends on how many fans they have compared to how many fans you have. Right now, obviously, we are dominating them 14 million to 1 million. So we could do this on rookie difficulty if we wanted to. But honestly, I don't see any point in playing anything other than the actual territory games. I forget what these things are called. The actual headquarters games. So we're just going to click on this. We'll simulate it. We might lose a fan or two. Not in this case. Now we have 14. Again, 18 million. We got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 million fans. Easy enough, right? Makes sense. Okay, cool. Now here we are at a stronghold. That's what it's called. I called it headquarters earlier. So basically, to capture a stronghold, you do have to play the game. As you can see, simulate is locked. Now we have 13 million fans. They have 7. We can play this on veteran difficulty if we wanted to, or anything else. It's up to you. Me, personally, I know that if I'm playing on All-Star, I will win 99% of the time. Every once in a while, I just suck. That's baseball. Can't hit the ball. But 99% of the time, I know I can win on All-Star. That's me personally. Again, you might be veteran, you might be Hall of Fame. Whatever it is for you guys, just pick whatever you can play. And I'll get back to that in a moment. But like I said, I could play All-Star and beat them. And it shouldn't be a problem. So let me go do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Editor Borgie again. Don't know where the beginning of this clip went, but all I'm trying to say is each game is 3 innings long. All right, enjoy. 3 innings long? So your pitcher's stamina, as you can see, his energy, he's thrown 4 pitches, and his energy is pretty much depleted. With your starter, you'd be lucky to get 2 full innings out of him. It's possible, but you might have to take him out before that. A lot of times you can just do 1 inning per pitcher, and it's pretty easy like that, and they keep their stamina pretty well. But occasionally, you can get 2 innings out of your starter, and if you're really daring, you can get 3 innings out of your starter. So just keep that in mind. Again, their energy wastes really quick, so just make sure you're on top of that. Oh, and one more thing as well. You do need to actually warm up your pitchers. If you're just playing online against a person, you don't need to actually worry about your bullpen. But you do actually need to warm them up and get them warm, quite literally, before they can throw, so their confidence and their stamina is better when they come out. One other note I want to make, guys, when I'm doing this, I like to use players I need to get PXP with or anything, so I'm trying to do the NL West affinity for the Season 1, Chapter 1. And I have Brandon Crawford. I need to get X amount of bases with him, Charlie Blackmon, and Tony Gwynn. So I'm using them in my lineup to play Conquest, along with any other players you might need to do for programs and stuff to get their challenges done. That's what I do personally. I just build a lineup based around whatever program or team affinity I'm working on, and I do that. That's how I complete 2 birds, 1 stone. I get the Conquest done, and I get the team affinity or program done. Now we can move on and continue to do this. So one thing I do want to mention before I forget, and I should have mentioned this earlier, so that was my bad, is you should always look at the goals of your Conquest when you first start. Because some goals will be defeat whoever by whatever turn. So you might want to go attack them first. Let me show you what I mean. So here in the Spring Showers Conquest, you can see that I have to capture Toronto Blue Jays and Arizona Diamondbacks strongholds before the end of the first turn. So what I did personally is I went up to Toronto, circled back around, and I took out Arizona, and then capture 3 enemy strongholds on or before the third turn. So those are things you got to keep in mind when you're starting your Conquest map, which way you should go. So again, I should have mentioned that first, but this is what you should look at first thing. And back to our egg map here, seeing as we don't have those types of goals, we can continue to move forward. What you're probably wondering is, what if I don't have enough fans to take out a stronghold? What if the difficulty is too high for me? Well, let me show you. On this one, like I said, All-Star. That's what I play on all the time. I'm fine with that. But let's say you need to play on Veteran. Well, what you could do is, instead of attacking, you could skip phases and go to the Steal Fans phase. Now, Steal Fans phase allows you to quite literally steal fans. So you could go down to the Cardinals, play whatever game mode or difficulty level rather that you prefer. You go on Veteran, steal 2 million fans. You'll have 2 more million. They'll have 2 less million, and then you can attack them that way. Or what I like to do is, again, if it doesn't need to be done by a certain turn, what you can do is skip the Steal Fans phase, go to Reinforce phase. Now, if you look at, they gave me 3 reinforcements for free, just for existing. So I'm going to add 3 more fans right here. Move fans doesn't really apply right now, but for example, if I went to attack here, and then I needed to attack over here, this is the last one I had left, but I still had fans right here, I could move the fans here. Select the one that I want to put them on. We'll just do this one for example purposes. I can move however many fans I want to right here. That'll help you finish the map once it's kind of getting to that point. But we'll go back to the attack phase. Now I have 11 million fans. Terrible example, but if you get enough fans, you can eventually tackle that down, and that will go down to Veteran or Rookie. If you really want to make a dent, then yes, do the Steal Fans. And the further along you go, you will get more reinforcements. But in our situation right now, that is just not possible. But other than that, guys, that basically sums up Conquest. It's not too crazy, but it's definitely very confusing at first once you get into it. Basically from here, we would just, I personally would attack St. Louis, come all the way down, hit Baltimore, hit Toronto, hit Anaheim, and then come down and attack San Diego. You're going to experience these little ones a lot at the end of the map, but basically what you'll just do is kind of just snake your way around the map to complete the map once you're done. Sorry, my words just broke on me right there. My connection is obviously terrible because it's taking a long time to load that. But that's how you complete the map, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer them. I definitely will answer them, actually. I don't know why I'm even saying that. But if you guys want to see any other tutorials, please let me know. Leave a like on this video, guys. Subscribe for more MLB The Show. I'll see y'all next time. Later.